Kurt. I've written some poetry and I'm gonna read it. I'm a little sick, so that's why my voice sounds more manly than usual or some shit. I only really mentioned that I'm sick because this is my swan song. Because I thought I was gonna die yesterday, and not 2 days ago I thought I was gonna die. I'm still living, so obviously I'm just a dramatic hoe. But here's my swan song. I doubt I'll live very long. Better get started on my song. Don't got time to waste. I must move with haste. I've got a date with Wonderland and it's getting quite late. I'm more afraid to live than I am afraid to die. My cat's the only reason why I put up with this place. What a disgrace. The whole human race gotta be Lord of the Flies. Okay, wise guy, you listen up here. We're playing a game and we've made it quite clear. You follow the rules, hold down your head, and if you're lucky, we might toss you some bread. But don't go thinking your shit don't stink, because then we'll have to put you back on the streets. Don't go using your head or you'll become an unthinkable freak, a deadly disease in a land of egotistical beings. I've had enough of this stuff and your rules and your wrongs. I'm done singing along, dude, this harmony sucks. I'm setting the pace for the whole human race. Alone in my room, I scream, fuck the schools, a Ponzi scheme set up with such grace and appeal, and oh, with such zeal. We've made pieces of paper, established the place, mutual masturbation circles of race, white men defining the pace, pretending somehow they knew all along. Language pedantry, oh the hilarity, the gracious magnanimity of their fair fucking race. To speak like a white man with a degree is to become unequivocally righteous and free, a life which is priceless, heaven guaranteed. I'd like to remind you how we got here, how we pillaged and raped to set up a game built on fear. The white man devoured the lands with such speed, the savage, inhumane, and sacrilegious white punk fucked the fuck up, and now we are stuck in this dumb fucking hate, this ladder of shame, and I don't want to play. I'm sick of pretending it'll all be okay. I'm sick of wishing I'd just go away, taking up spaces, taking up time, a heavenly body of God's design. I'd wish I'd leave now. Then you'd see with surprise that I've been speaking all this time in between the lines. Swan songs can't drop till you die. Anyway, that's my swan song. It's about how I'm not playing your game. I'm playing a much more dangerous game. It's the same game that Ginsburg and Jesus played, and I don't think I'm doing very well because I have no followers. But, I think I'm doing as well as can be expected. I'm trying to tell the truth, and you guys don't want to fucking hear it, so I wrote a different poem. This is my poetry journal. I wrote this yesterday, I think. It's called... Oh, I watched Theater of Blood yesterday, and I loved it. I also watched... Serial Mom. Because I was looking at Mars Obrecher's story, his Instagram story, and he put a bunch of horror films on there. So I've been going through them because I'm a little bit sick and I can't think very well, so I'm just writing shitty poetry and watching horror films and working in between. This is called I'm Sinking. When I die, maybe they'll learn how to read me. Maybe they'll believe that when I don't know how I want to make this line. We're just going to read it as it is. Okay, I'm sinking. When I die, maybe they'll learn how to read me. Maybe they'll believe me when I lied I wanted to die. You're a stupid bitch, a dumb hoe. Take me from this life of woe. I'm fucking with the world in my mind. That's a good line. Fuck do I know. Hell, if I become shit, I'd miss it. The lonely, self-shitting depression. I'm a egomaniac. I'm a fucking bore. Being egoless is an ego whore. Kurt's a little special, don't tell him or he'll want more. I'm a star, shooting star, loser star, from stardust to stardust, ashes to ashes. Who am I? Hell if I know. What am I? The tide, thunderstorms, sharks and lightning, the flow of time and its totality. Is this prose or rhyme? I don't know, but it's symbolic as fuck. It's not very good. I'm sinking, I'm sunk. Yeah. That's my poem. I'm sinking. I have one more poem in here I haven't read yet, and it's about Jim Morrison. So my favorite The Doors song is The Soft Parade, and it's because it starts off with Jim Morrison saying, I've heard that religious people say you can petition the God with prayer. In so many words, he says that. And then he says, incredulously, that's not the proper way to say that word, but you know what I'm fucking saying. Petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. And then he goes, you cannot petition the Lord with prayer. And then it goes into it, and it has like two different, I don't know, it's a good song. I don't know what you call it, but like two different tempo changes. Whatever. Beats. It's got lots of cool hot beats in it. That's what I know about music. Fucking nothing. I tried to read this book, How to Listen to Music, and it said that anyone could listen to music. And then it started talking about all these musical terms, and I was like, no, I'm not listening to music this way. I listen to music, lots of it, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Anyway, this is called Grim Jim. And I just want to state, I did not know I was writing a poem about Jim Morrison until like the last two lines. I literally wrote Jimmy jammed, and then I was like, wait, this isn't about me. Liar, liar, brains on fire, sire, sire, light the pyre, throw me on to burn it brighter, turn me on and I'm enlightened. My baby came and left me dry there, freedom from immortal nightmares, fuck me over, how do I care? Jimmy jammed, life's a backdoor jam, that's a backdoor jam. That's not what I wrote. It said, he's a backdoor man, that's a backdoor jam. Come on, baby, light my fire. Fuck, I fucked that poem up. I might just cut it, but you know what? That just proves how many times I've read these fucking poems to be able to put them on YouTube. You have to like rehearse that shit. You can't just go to a poetry reading and just fucking read it. That's not how it works. You have to like rehearse it, figure out how the fuck you're gonna read it. Okay. Do whatever the fuck you want. Sometimes you don't need to read it. Sometimes you do need to read it. That I have read multiple times, and I still fucked it up because I haven't read it recently. That's Flea. That's Rihanna. That's my black belt. And I'll beat up any motherfucker who wants to say that trans men are not as strong and powerful as cis men. I'm currently terribly sick and ill and weak, but I'll still fucking beat you up because no one's seen the shit that I've gone through. No one's... What's that song? No one knows the trouble I've seen. No one knows but Jesus. No one knows the trouble I've seen. No one knows but Jesus. Something like that. Jesus knows the trouble I've seen. He's been through worse shit. Just y'all motherfuckers, when you say, oh, I'm not playing your game, I'm not playing that egotistical money number crunching game, I'm playing a different game, I'm playing the Jesus game. You motherfuckers are rude. You're like, no, you're playing the selfish game, and you don't listen. You don't listen. You don't hear we're all Brahm and the energy that is neither created nor destroyed, and this ego is simply an illusion, and I'm trying to tell you the truth. No, you hear, oh, this person thinks he's better than me. And I'm saying, no, that's impossible because I am you, dumb bitch. Sometimes you have to be mean to people because that's their love language. I've said too much already. I say too much already. I don't control the words that come out of my mouth. I'm a strict determinist. None of this is my fault. I hate myself. It's fine.